Good evening, friends, and welcome back to another ASMR Yin Yoga session. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Misty. This is my little ASMR yoga studio where we practice yoga, energy healing, pranayama, and meditations in a ASMR style. So if that sounds like something you're into, you're in the right place. Stick around and enjoy this Yin Yoga session with us. Just a quick side note, this is a video that is part of a set of videos or a series of videos that I've been recording. We've been working our way through the chakras. So we started at the root chakra. We've worked our way all up. We've worked our way all the way up to the Crown Chakra, And if you would like to check any of those other videos out, I will link them in the description below. So aside from that, we'll go ahead and get started. So today's Yin Yoga session is focused on the Crown Chakra. Our Crown Chakra, or Sahasrara, is located at the top of our head, and it is the chakra that is associated with our connection to the universe, or God, or Creator, or whatever you want to call it. Our connection to what is bigger than just us. So the session today is going to focus on that and helping to open that chakra up and keep it activated and balanced. So to get started, we're going to begin in mountain pose, a nice, tall, firm mountain pose. Feet are hips width distance apart. Our palms are facing forward, shoulders are rolled up, back, and down. Our chin is level with the ground. Feel free to close down your eyes. And as we stand here in mountain pose, we'll be here for a minute or two. And we're just going to use this pose to ground down for the practice and really find our center before we move into the other Yin Yoga poses. So if you'd like to set an intention for this practice, maybe there's something you would like to focus on. It could be related to your crown chakra. It could just be something else in life. You can go ahead and sort of bring that to your mind's eye, and we'll be here in mountain pose for just a minute, focusing on the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Nice, deep, full breaths. Really good. From here, we're going to come into a standing forward fold. In this forward fold, I want you to bend your knees generously. And in bending your knees, this will allow you to hinge from your hips, folding from your hips so that your torso can lay on top of your thighs in this forward fold. Once we get into that forward fold, I'm going to give you two options. You can allow your arms to hang long with your fingers dangling on the floor, or if you'd like, you can take a frame with your arms by clasping opposite elbows with your hands. Wherever you're at, continue to focus on the breath. This is going to be a little strenuous. We are going to be here for 1 minute, but just try to breathe in to the uncomfortable parts of this. And of course, if at any time you need to take a break, please do. All right, beautiful. You can go ahead and slowly roll back up to standing. From here, we're going to come down onto our knees into a kneeling pose. So our hips will be sitting back over our heels. And once we get here, we're going to take just a few rounds of breath. We're going to do something called Lotus Breath, or I call it a breath for your crown chakra. Essentially, what we want to do is we're going to start with both of our hands on top of our head. And this is going to be our inhale. So we'll inhale with our hands on top of our head. And then on the exhale, we're going to sort of fling our arms up into a V shape. And then inhale back down to the head. Okay? We're going to move through this movement, inhaling and exhaling. I want you to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. Perfect. Go ahead and release the breath technique. Next, we're moving into rabbit pose. So from where we're sitting on our heels, I want you to go ahead and place your hands down behind you so that they're close to your heels. And we're going to tuck our chin in towards our chest. And now we're going to start to curl forward so that our crown of our head is coming down to the mat. As we move our crown of our head down to the mat, our behind should start to rise up. And as it does, I want you to go ahead and use your hands to grasp your heels. And if you need to take a look at me real quick, please do. So this is rabbit pose. You're not putting a bunch of pressure on your neck or putting a bunch of weight into the top of your head. Your head is just resting on the mat. This can be a very intense pose for some people, so remember, keep breathing, keep focusing on the crown chakra, or focusing on your intention. We'll be here for about 45 seconds. Really great. You can go ahead and come out of rabbit pose the exact same way we came in. You'll just keep your 10 chucked and sit up back onto your heels. And we're going to come straight into laying on our backs. We're going into 3 supported supine postures. So, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention at the beginning, if you have a block or a bolster or a blanket or towel that you can fold up, please go grab that real quick. You can just pause the video and come back. So we're going to first come into a supported bridge pose. So whichever prop you're going to use, go ahead and grab it. And with our legs bent, feet on the mat, we're going to prop the prop under our sacrum. Okay, so it's going to be not on our lower back and not really low on the butt, but right there in the sacrum area in between the hips. And this is going to be supported bridge pose. Make sure that your neck is long on the mat, really allowing extension from the top of the head all the way down the spine. Keep breathing. We're going to be here for 1 minute. Wonderful. From here, we are going to come into supported waterfall pose. So you're going to keep your prop where it is. And we're going to just extend the legs long up into the air. If this is too hard for you and you feel like you won't be able to hold it for a couple of minutes, I totally understand. You could just get up next to a wall and do legs up the wall. So keep breathing, keep focusing on your chakra or your intention. We're going to be here for about 2 minutes. Okay guys, you did really good on that. We are coming into our final resting pose, Savasana. So to bring your legs down, you can just sort of tuck them down, hug them into your chest, your knees, and then extend them long. If you want to let them drop down long, however you want to get there. But we are coming into Savasana, and this can be a supported Shavasana, so depending on what props you're using, if you have a couple blocks, you can put them under your knees or your bolster under your knees, just to be extra comfortable in this Shavasana state. So go ahead, make sure your legs are long, arms are down by your side, palms facing up, eyes are closed. And I'm gonna leave you guys here. I'm gonna leave you with a few mantras. I am complete. I receive guidance from the universe. I am connected to my highest self. I am love. I am light. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It's the best way you can support this channel. And of course, feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you need. And I will see you guys next week for an all-new yoga session. Have a good night. Thank you.